Hello, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to brief of all the stocks which is covered by various of research house today. Today is 2023 July 20th. So first of all, we need to go through the disclaimer. The video is for the educational purposes. It's not buying or selling call for the viewer or subscriber or the investors as well. So let's move ahead for today's sessions. Okay, yesterday Malaysia market is closing because of the public holiday by the Awal Muharram, and then we have to go through the US overnight 2 days trading days. The last 2 trading days overnight in the US market is moving upside with a Nasdaq going up for 2 consecutive days, S&P 500 as well, and followed by the Dow Jones as well. So we can see the Dow Jones is now testing the resistance level at this moment. So sooner or later we are expecting for the Dow Jones to come in pullback because the slope of the hiking of the index is quite steep. So let's move ahead for the local market, FBMK LCI. So this one is the index, local market index. For the past 2 trading days, the KLCI has been pulling backs. So I would say this is a healthy consolidation pullbacks. We look into the Maybank Investment Bank review. So they mentioned that the KLCI poised for a rebound after falling for 2 consecutive trading days, mirroring gain on the overnight US market amid of optimism on the risk of recessions has receded. And the energy stock may regain interest after the oil futures bounce back strongly. And Maybank Investment Bank expecting the index to be trading within a range 1390 to 1420. So 1420 is right over here. So pretty much the previous the gap right over here. Okay. So we may go through one by one for the stock pick by the research house. The first one will be by the M plus PWF. PWF Corporation Berhad. This one last Tuesday closing at 74 cents. So the stop loss level given is 6.9, which is slightly lower than the previous low. So they are picking this one for the string, and their target level given is within a range of 76 to 80 cents, which is the purple blocks right over here. The long-term target would be 85 cents. Let's zoom out a little bit. Where is the 85 cents? So now the PWS is now on the uptrending at this moment. So they are coming toward the resistance level 76 cents. So there has been through the pullback right over here. We can see that potentially they are building up the handle cup with handle formations right over here. So we zoom out to see the long-term target given by the M plus 85 cents is right over here, which is the another resistance, earlier resistance. So this pretty much acceptable at this moment, uptrending. So you may need to hold for slightly longer for these stocks if you are preferring for the second target 85 cents, right? And the next stocks by the research house will be the Maybank Investment Bank, which is VS Industry. VS Industry, I need to zoom in a little bit because it's a short-term trade. This trading they are picking for the string with or last Tuesday closing at 88 cents. Their stop loss level is 80 cents half, which is too large. I would say it's a bit too large. If for short-term trader, I think you can considering to have a higher stop loss level, maybe 82 cents half, something right here. So I put orange color. So slightly below the recent swing low. Okay, so and then the target given by the Maybank Investment Bank is 94 cents, which is the resistance level here, followed by 105. We zoom out a little bit to have a bigger pictures. So yeah, So these two are quite standard resistance level, which is quite normal, acceptable. So I would say it's reachable for the target. So if you are positive for this industry, VS industry, you can hold it longer, see whether can it break 105. Okay, once break right over there, I would say the trending might be fully changing for these stocks, VS industry. So trader investor can look into these stocks, VS industry. The next will be the GDB. GDB holdings were so last Tuesday closing at 205. The stop loss given is 17 cents, which is slightly larger than more than 10%. So I normally I don't kind of like stop loss which is larger than 10%. So if you are interested to GDB, you can wait for the pullback before you entry. Target given by the Maybank Investment Bank is 2.3 and 2.8 level. So this one is sideways consolidating wide ranging tradings over here. So the next one will be Global Oriental GOB. Global Oriental Berhad. So Tuesday closing at 24 cents. The stop loss given by the Maybank Investment Bank is 21 cents. So 21 cents is more than 10%. So you may consider to wait for the pullback before entry. And the target given is 2.8 followed by 34 cents. This is quite standard resistance level. So yep, quite standard resistance level. So we need to see whether this swing will be successful or not. So we can draw some trend line right over here, and trend line. So see whether the downtrend line is broken. Yes, it's broken with a volume coming in for this level. I would suggesting to wait for the pullback slightly. So maybe at least 33 cents. Okay. So the next research house will be by RHB Research House, which is Tomei. So if you are looking at the US dollar is dropping, so gold might be going upside, so Tomei might be one of the beneficiaries. So it mentioned right here pending breakout is 107. Last Tuesday closing is 105, so they are encouraging for the buy stop limit order. You can try to use buy stop limit order in the Maybank platform. It's very easy to use. You can check on my previous videos how to placing buy stop limit orders. So if you want to entry for 108 or something like that, so you put a stop or price at 108, will be able to assist you to entry the stocks without monitoring the platform or the price while you are doing some other things. Okay, so stop loss level given is 101. Wow, with this small gap for the stop loss, I would say I was suggesting slightly lower. If you want to enter for these stocks, will be 1 ringgit level would be better, I would say. So and then the target given is 114 followed by 124. So this one is we zoom out a little bit to see a clearer pictures. Quite acceptable for the target given 114 and 124. Okay, so the next stock will be the IOIPG. IOI Property Group. So we can see that the Tuesday the property stock is rising. I believe it's more than the 2% property index. So IOI property is rebounding. You can check on the Sam Darby property as well. So property stock is doing very well over the last Tuesday. So Tuesday IOI is closing at 121. The buying call is breakout above 119. So consider this one is already a buying call at this moment. The stop loss level is 112 followed by the target price given is 128 and 141. It's quite acceptable, I would say. So by looking at the breakout with a volume here, so you can look into the property stocks. Maybe I can touch on the UEMS as well, which I already been calling for buy past 2 weeks. So you can see the property stocks. So past 2 week I calling a buy is somewhere around here. So if you manage to entry with the buying call in my Telegram channels Money Steps, you can join in for free, and you might already back in more than 30%. Okay, so the next research house stock pick would be by CIMB Muhiba Engineering Berhad. So for this one we zoom in a little bit. So Tuesday closing is 6.9 and the stop loss given is 645. It's right over here, and the target given is 745 followed by 80 cents. Quite standard buying for the string, and the support rebounds off. And the next will be the PGF Capital Berhad. So this one is also buy call for the bounce off for the support level. Like Tuesday closing at 135. The stop loss level is 121, target and one is 145 and 151. If you are entry for this one, I would suggesting for the wait for the pullback, because I don't quite like for this type of stock, because the bounce off volume is not so high. It's not even 1 million shares traded while here, so I don't encourage for the PGF. Anyhow, if you like it, you can trade as per the trading plan given by CIMB. So the last research house will be the UOB stocks, which is Duo Pharma. Okay, this one is their buying call is by the swing, and pending for the breakout for 134, which is the purple line right over here. So I would say you can use buy stop limit order in the Maybank platform, and the stop, only you entry once the breakout happen 135 at least. So and the stop loss given is 126, target is 146 and 154, quite standard stop loss and the target level. But if you are buying on this downtrending, I would say I'm not so keen to this style of stock picks. I'm not so keen, but if you like it, you can follow the trading plan. The next one will be by the Toyo Ventures. So we can see we can draw some line. So the trend line has been broken for the downtrend line for Toyo Ventures. Yeah, quite acceptable for the buying breakout for the downtrend line. So but this one we need to wait for the pullback. Or suggesting wait for the pullback at least 128 or 128 level. I would say 128, 129 acceptable, and the stop loss level is 114. So you can have minimals the what they call stop loss level, and the target given is 164 and 169. So okay, quite acceptable. Next one, the last one stock mentioned today's session will be the revenue. Revenue, I did notice this on the last Tuesday as well. You can look into this one. I would say I kind of keen to these stocks. So because the volume is coming in, the bounce off is very attractive at this moment. So Tuesday close at 28, and the stop loss level given is 24 cents. It's kind of like too large. 4 cents of the stop loss level, kind of too large to me. Say you may look into it. So if you have holding power or medium term, you can look into these stocks, and the target given is 37.5 and 44. Wow, quite acceptable resistance level. Just the stop loss level is a bit too large, or 4 cents, so which is more than 10% revenue. Anyhow, I was suggesting you can look into revenue. Okay, and if you are keen to open account, you can check in the description to reach to me for the account opening procedures, processings. That's all for today. Thank you very much, and goodbye.